Hello everybody. Today we are going to show a quick video on how we teach a horse how to drag a object. We've got a cone today that we're having a horse we've got in training named Chase. We're going to teach him how to drag. He's never drug anything before. So we always start on the ground. Bruce is letting him sniff it and explore it. And then he's going to pick up the rope, and he's taking the rope and he's going to just do a wrap, one little wrap around the horn. We do not tie it to the horse. We put it on the horn so that if the horse freaks out and gets scared, we can let go and the rope will come free. He's going to start first in a circle. And what that does is it helps the horse kind of get used to the idea of the rope being next to him, with the cone doing very minimal movement. Then the more relaxed the horse is about the process, the bigger the circle will become, till he starts feeling a little tension on the horn. He starts hearing the thing drag behind him, sees a little bit. There he's looking back at it. What is that? So Bruce is just helping guide him with his left hand forward, kind of pulling on his halter a little bit there. And then, like I said, he's just holding that rope on the horn. It's not tied to the horn. That way, if the horse gets scared and freaks out, we can let go. As more confidence the horse gets, Bruce will start making his circle bigger. And the bigger he starts making his circle, the more that rope is going to come behind and start touching that horse on the hind quarter. Like right there, it touched him a teeny bit. But we always start dragging it in that small circle first, so the horse can get used to that. And then increasing the circle, so that the horse can start feeling it touch their hip a little bit. There, it touched his hip a little bit. He got a little nervous, paused for a second. Obstacle got in the path. Oh, good boy. More comfortable the horse gets with the straighter line, the more Bruce will start doing a soft turn away from the cone. So that would be to the right. And these are soft, diagonal kind of cross turns. We never do a very sharp turn away from the object, because that puts too much pressure on the horse's hindquarters. But a soft kind of diagonal turn will let that rope kind of wrap against that hindquarter just a bit. Of course, when you do something on one side, you've got to do it on both sides. You've got two sides of your horse's brain here we're working with, two different eyes. So everything we do on one side, you got to do on the other. And the process will start very similar. He'll start dragging it a little bit tighter circle. There we go. Code stayed standing up. more comfortable he gets, the more Bruce will start pushing a straight line. There, that rope is kind of resting against his hip and touching him. He's handling it all really well. He wants to go over that again. Good boy. All right. So now he'll go ahead and stop the horse. We'll bridle up and he'll do it in the saddle. Now he'll start turning to the left a little bit, getting that turn away from the cone. Again, very large turns, letting that rope touch that horse's hindquarter. And then soon, when he's ready, he's going to stop the horse. Now when he starts out pulling here, he's going to make sure that that rope is not touching his hip and that it's nice and long behind the horse so that the cone does not touch the horse's back legs either. He'll do way more turns into the cone than away from the cone. Again, so that that rope does not touch the horse's butt too much across the hindquarter. He also did not dally to his horn. He's holding it in his hand to start with. That way he can drop it at any second if he has to, if the horse starts to spook and he needs to get control with two hands. There, he's letting the rope kind of rest against the horse's butt a little bit. But see how wide his turn is away from the cone? Always keep your turns away from the cone nice and wide. There we stop the horse. Let's turn the horse and change sides. Again, he'll start a little bit smaller circles. The more comfortable he feels the horse, the more he'll start widening that circle out. He'll start getting a straighter line where that rope kind of rests against the horse's hindquarter. Very nice.